Get in the game with the FanDuel Sportsbook app. Bet on the NFL, NBA, NHL, MLB, soccer, golf, MMA, and more. Every sport, every market, right at your fingertips. Deposit instantly with PayPal, Venmo, or Apple Pay, starting at just $10. Win big and cash out fast. PayPal in 24 hours or instantly at retail sportsbooks. Available in over 20 states, FanDuel's app is your ticket to the action. Download the FanDuel Sportsbook app now.
Yeah, that's
next
great.
Anthony Hunt, the subject AEW booking is way better than WWE. K100, greetings, crew. Hope all is well. I know by the time my email, Disco will try to bury me. You see, Disco, you calling me a schmuck and an idiot doesn't sit well with me. Here's my point.
So
Yes, WWE is breaking records, but overall more entertained by Hangman as champ than was Gunther. Also, why was Roman never given a chance to get his title back? Also, Kyle Fletcher, Dustin Rhodes segment was way better than Gunther Punk promo. I'm not defending Russo. His main point is he looks at it as a rider. Just you can honestly tell me the fading out the bloodline was good for business. Thanks, guys. You're the man, Konnan. Disco can kick rocks. You disrespected a 9-year Army vet. Put that in your pipe bomb and smoke it. Sincerely, Anthony Hunt. P.S. I don't forget your cheap shots either, Feeney. Delco Feeney can kick rocks too. Let's spend this guy.
Never cheap shot at Anthony Hunt. I'm always on his side.
Dude, your opinion of the booking is fine. I would like to point out that it's funny too because people keep saying you're such a WWE show. I'm like, dude, listen to our review of the show. Here's the issue: the WWE has mastered the concept of taking content and putting content out to the masses to draw large audiences. Even when the show stinks, they can find 2 to 5 minutes worth of material on the show to put out there and make it look like the show was a big deal, like big stuff happened on the show and it gets millions of views, and that's all you really need. They've figured out the way of content creation that merges into their business. And then, bro, AEW should figure this out too. Somebody sent me a thing the other day, like last week, right? AEW's biggest YouTube clip for the week was like 374,000 views. WWE had multiple 5 million view clips on in the same week. Guys, just do the math here. That's all I'm saying is people need to accept the data. There's massive viewership amongst all the platforms because WWE is blasting they're like the NFL. Bro, the NFL is on CBS, NBC, Amazon, Netflix.
And all their clips
Twitter,
generate big views.
And people complain about the Netflix. Well, the Netflix doesn't want. I go, dude, you think the NBC is happy watching all of the highlights of the show on YouTube and Twitter all week long?
Right. Can you imagine?
These people have no clue, you know?
Can you imagine how many views Saquon Barkley's rush got?
They're just, that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, they pay. It's like whatever Netflix is paying.
Right.
Okay, they're satisfied with. Okay.
Any come from behind victories getting mega views.
So, and then what WWE has done with all these new platforms is they figured out, like the NFL does, you do not have to watch the game to follow your team.
Okay. Let me stop you right there.
You don't have to watch a show to follow the product.
You don't got to keep explaining.
Right. I can't have to explain it every week because people keep sending these
There's no
emails.
No, I'm going to say this. Take it any way you want. I really don't give up. Okay. So,
right.
Bro, there is no arguing with what Disco just said. If you're not in the business to do that and only that, you're in the wrong business. If you're in the business of just having good matches, you're in the wrong business because that doesn't draw eyeballs.
Correct. Clips do, short clips. That's content these days. Like, you know, and like I said, bro, like that's why we do the top 5 for the week each week.
Right.
Because if the show sucked, there were still 3 things that were good enough that if everybody watched it, like John, things it just keeps you interested, you know? So it's like, yeah, I don't
some things are so bad, we'll put them in the top 5. What would you say with what, what Disco just said, Joe?
I mean, I'm a clip watcher, and actually I was going to bring up, I saw a poll the other day on a YouTube channel, and it was asking, are you going to watch SummerSlam? There was like 57,000 votes, and 21% of the people that responded said they're only going to watch the clips and reactions on social media. 21% of their this audience.
Right, that's half.
Yeah, that's 20%. 1 out of every 5.
Oh, my bad. 4 people I understood 51.
Yeah. Oh, you said 51 or 21?
No, 21.
20%. That's fine. Okay, but it's like I'm just trying to think. Like, dude, I'm not telling everybody to watch a show. Right. I'm literally saying you don't have to watch a show. Right. Oh, the creative said no. It's just different ways to view their content now. You think I'm going to sit through 14-minute matches between You know, like I'm 57
just
years
say
old. I'm
another
fast
thing.
forward that. You know,
You
Go
had
ahead.
named a couple matches, right?
Right.
In this last email.
Uh-huh.
Okay. You named about 4, right?
Well, he said okay, like, so he said
He named 5, right?
Kyle Fletcher, Dustin, Gunther Punk.
Oh, wait,
No, that's
Kyle
it.
Fletcher, Dustin.
Yeah, the Kyle Fletcher Dustin
That's
segment was
brutal.
way better than the Punk Gunther promo.
It wasn't.
And I'm like, okay, well, but that doesn't matter. That's
Okay,
opinion.
but here's the
Joe,
other thing.
do this. Joe, do this.
Yep.
Go on YouTube and look up Kyle Fletcher, Dustin Rhodes. Okay, and see how much that clip gets, and then go on
This is great.
Thing and see how much Gunther Punk.
You're right. Yeah.
And it's just like, dude, it's like, this is business.
Right.
This is business. This is why they're selling out. This is like, you know, like,
right. It's
like,
almost
on,
like gambling, right?
Yeah.
If you're not in it to make money, then why are you in it?
And it's like we're talking a different language in these other podcasters. Right. They're like, oh, this bro, they're worried about Lyra Valkyria's segment. Like, who gives a like if it's good once out of 4 weeks, they nailed it. They can show it to the clip on YouTube a lot, like get a bunch of views. Like,
what are they saying about her segment?
Well, I don't know. I'm just hypothetically speaking because they'll talk about, you know, because like sometimes I you know, like there's segments I don't like. Right. I didn't like the Lyra Valkyria segment. Okay. So, well, what, the show is terrible? No, the Punks, you know, as long as their stars are on the show, they're going to have a good show because nobody's really dropping the ball. Right. Like between Gunther, Punk, Drew, Randy, Cody, like all these guys are holding their weight, you know, and that's all that matters. Right. So,
altogether,
go ahead.
Altogether, Punk, Gunther, and there's a variety of clips on WWE on Netflix and WWE, whatever. So it's about 1.5 million at this point. Right. Fletcher and Dustin is about 300,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So this guy. Okay. So and the funny thing is, like, you know, Bruce always talks about what's your job, getting eyeballs on the product. All right. So what was for that concept? What was the better thing here? The one that got the eyes, of course.
More than threefold.
It's like they're just content creators, man. Just you can sit there. It's like criticizing with the fine tooth comb that
you
they're
can't
creative.
Criticize what Logan Paul has done. He's a content creator, or that CSI Senat.
It literally be saying the Falcons game, okay, against Tampa Bay. Remember that game when what's his name threw 500 yards last year? It was a Thursday night game, right?
Right.
He had like one of the best games of the year. The Tampa like 500 yards, Cousins, overtime, touch it right. Like, just imagine if you were sitting there and like you were going over, you were analyzing that game and saying like oh, well, this game sucked because the defense wasn't good. Right. So I don't know.
And I'd love to know how many views that got.
Yeah. Right.
Yo, what's up? I just want to thank you guys for watching this clip. Don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And join our YouTube membership for hours and hours of exclusive, unedited, uncensored content. And being a member will help you get involved in our upcoming live streams. Thank you for your support. Thank you for riding with us. I know you got a lot of other podcast choices, be it wrestling or other ones. And thank you for picking us. Boom.